The Throwback Gang is back, baby! If you know anything about us, guys, then you know that Thursday is the day we turn up old school style.
Yep, here we throw it back to those songs and moments that gave us unforgettable childhood memories, and we reminisce, reflect, and laugh about them. We love, 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 love.
Yes, that being said, welcome to the Throwback edition of East Splash, ladies and gentlemen. This is Royal Highness's Finest. I go by the name King OJ. Well, you can call me OJ. That's what it is.
It is what it is, baby. Yes. And you know it's your girlfriend next door right here. It's the jewel in the crown. It's the hostess with the mostest. Yes, my name is Honeypot.
You look absolutely amazing. Your shoes, your outfit, oh my gosh, your hair, you are glowing. Honeypot, are you in love? You are glowing. This is not a normal glow of God is good to me. This is a special love glow.
Thank you. I am in love with myself, my darling. My tailor disappointed me, so I could not wear the clothes I wanted to wear. So I now said, okay, let's put this together and come on.
Amazing.
Thank
you look
you,
yummy.
guys.
All right, guys, my name is Faladele, and like I always say, welcome aboard. All right, so to start us off, we will bring you some entertainment stories as always, and then of course our celebrity birthday shout-outs will come up after that. And of course there'll be Rewind, where we'll take a look at what happened on this day in entertainment history.
And of course on Sweetville, Falade will bring us some laughs and savagery from social media. Then on Where Are They Now, we'll tell you what the Nigerian artists that ruled the airwaves back then are up to these days.
On the Treat Up segment, we'll do some ranting, then you'll get a recap of the news. On Daily Trip 5, we'll be talking about throwback Nigerian nursery rhymes. Ooh. I can't wait for this particular one. Okay. And finally, we'll wrap things up with a guest as usual.
Yes, so now that you know what to look forward to, guys, let's get started already, shall we? We're back in a bit.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back.
Yes.
Can't touch this. All right, guys. Yes, welcome back to Entertainment Splash. It is now time for us to get into our entertainment news for today. So we kick off with this one. Miley Cyrus and Liam Hemsworth are officially divorced. It is now official that former couple Miley Cyrus and Liam Hemsworth are officially not married anymore, as the two have finalized their divorce proceedings. Now, according to court documents, the divorce settlement, which began in December, was quickly finalized without any hitch because they had no children. The documents state that Miley Cyrus will keep all their pets, and as for their properties, their prenup made it easy to share them without any hassle. Reports, however, state that the judge post-dated their single status, meaning neither Miley nor Liam will be officially single until February 22nd. Wow. If you would recall, Miley Cyrus and Liam Hemsworth announced their split in August 2019 after only being married for 8 months. And according to Liam Hemsworth, the reason for their split was due to irreconcilable differences. All right.
Yeah, the problem, I'm thinking about this, seeing the court documents, and they are saying Miley gets to keep the dog. I will not agree. My own pet.
Oh yeah, because you really like dogs.
My own pet that we had together. You will now take it. That's the only problem I have with this.
Yeah, you really like dogs.
Meanwhile, February the 22nd is not so far when they said they would not be officially single till February the 22nd.
It's far. There's Valentine's Day in between.
And
no, but it doesn't stop you from
doing anything
from doing
you want to do with
shenanigans.
anybody that you want to do it with.
Yeah.
Only that, because it's in process already. They just said that until February the 22nd. But then imagine if they had a child too, or they had children.
Yeah,
it would have been the same thing with the pets, as you were saying, that, I would not allow you to.
And we're still saying this the other day about how the process is so much easier abroad versus here in Nigeria. I mean, it's when did they announce it? Yeah, when did they announce it? And here they are now, especially exactly because they don't have kids as well. So that really, really helped. Well, if this is what you want, then, and you're happy, hey,
whatever,
we can only be happy with you. All right, guys, so let's take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll continue with our entertainment stories.
Hip-hop disc jockey and producer DJ Khaled has revealed the face of his newborn son alongside his name. He made this known on his Instagram page, where he shared a picture of his older son, Asad, staring at his younger brother with the caption, "Brothers, Asad and Alam." January 2020. Time 11:42 p.m. Alam 8 pounds 4 ounces. We the best. More love, more blessings. We also shared another picture on Instagram breaking down and explaining his new son's name, which is an indirect Quranic name for boys and girls. That means world. DJ Khaled and his wife Nicole welcomes their second son on the 20th of January. January 2020.
That's such a fun date, by the way. We were saying how
Yes,
fun it is.
2020.
But yeah, it's nice. We're really happy for him. You know, DJ Khalid. DJ Khalid wants to put everything out
I'm
there.
sure Nicole is
document
tired.
everything.
I'm
I
sure
know his
is
wife
tired.
must be like, yo.
Must you put all of our business out there?
I know,
Right now
right?
that there's alarm now, I guess an album will drop.
And we'll be alarmed.
It will be son, because he did Son of Assad, something like that, using Assad's name.
Assad's name.
And now that there's alarm, I guess another album
And
will
the
drop.
way he buys
Ring
gifts.
the alarm.
The way, oh my God, what a rhyme.
Come
They
to me,
suggested
Khalid.
you.
I have the names for you.
Okay, you're going to pay for Ladile for this intellectual property. Okay, but the thing is, the way DJ Khalid spoils his children,
Yeah.
I said it's your way. He just had another one, but
Yeah.
then the way he spoiled Assad. Ha! We're
From
looking
the
forward
womb, that was already spoke.
we are looking forward to the way you would be spoiling alarm. What?
It's so nice to be a celebrity and have such a nice legacy like this. I mean, we talked about Davido the other time too, about how his son already bagged an endorsement in the womb.
I know,
and we're like,
right?
yo, God, when? But so it's so nice. And I guess it's one thing when you can plan your kids and take care of them properly and put the right things in place for them to enjoy when they grow older.
And to always be family oriented,
Yeah.
that is, you should be responsible.
Yeah.
You should be happy. You should put them first. You should talk about them all the I just love
Are you talking to some Nigerian artists?
Yes,
And don't just talk about them but like behind closed
yes,
doors.
you're
not
being responsible.
Exactly.
You're
Which Nigerian
responsible.
artist is on this table?
Hey, I'm saying that. So
Just
learn,
give us 2 names.
learn, take a cue when
Two
you become a
names.
father. Learn,
Give us
learn,
2
learn to
names.
do this. Not that they will say, kiss your child. You say you're an African man.
I'm not that guy.
Kiss your children.
That's not
tell
me,
them
but called
no.
you out. Now when are you getting married?
I am telling you, say, I am an African man.
I'm not that guy.
Local man is here, wondering what I'm saying.
Let's just move on since you don't want to call any names of any
There are
other
no names.
Nigerian
Leave us
artists.
alone.
Yes, wrapping up our story, Rihanna is supposedly now dating A$AP Rocky. Rumor has it that things are getting more serious between singer and businesswoman Rihanna and rapper A$AP Rocky. According to Rihanna's close sources, both of them have been casually seeing one another for the past few weeks, and they even shared a hotel room together during his recent stay in New York. The source states, and I quote, they share a hotel suite during that trip in New York. However, Rihanna is reluctant to put a label on it as it's not so soon after Hassan. They are really enjoying each other's company and taking things easy as it's still early days. The source further stated it's really casual between them and she's not thinking about whether there's a future with Rocky. She's a newly single girl, just having fun. Just so you know, Rihanna recently split from a Saudi billionaire businessman Hassan Jamil last week after about 3 years of dating. And many people have been on the list of people that Rihanna should date.
Yeah.
Yes, A$AP Rocky is there. There
People call Drake back.
There are rumors of Drake.
Chris Brown back.
There are rumors of Chris Brown because Chris Brown granted an interview recently and he was saying something like Rihanna. And there are people like OJ who are on the list too.
Which OJ?
OJ,
Is
His
this
Royal
sauce?
Highnessness Flyness.
OJ Simpson.
I'm not a businessman,
Or OJ
Rihanna.
without Simpson.
I'm not a businessman, Rihanna, but I'm royalty, Rihanna.
And I'm the businessman.
Yeah.
But this is. I mean, look. If
Wait, which I want to know the source.
That's
Is this
Jay-Z.
TMZ? Is
oh,
TMZ
this
the
story,
source? Because
It's
TMZ.
a close source. The girl that is helping me set the P with Rihanna.
But it's so crazy when they say a close source. Like, why are you ratting me out? Why are you casting me? Are you not supposed to be my close friend? But anyway, and I guess they want to be the one to have the story
Break the
and
news,
drop
yeah.
the tea. But it's nice. Look, we can't obviously confirm properly yet, but we'll keep an eye on this one for sure. And it's just really nice. And I like what the close source in quote said, that she's just having fun, nothing serious
Single
right
girl.
now. And yeah, single girl. What, Rihanna is what, 32 or so, 31, 2? In her earlier 30s, so maybe she just wants to groove and chill and have fun. Enjoy your life.
And
girl.
then
Do you, boo.
again,
Do
my
you.
my darling, if they have just broken up with you, or you are the one that has broken up but you are still bleeding, I will say again that you should just allow the blood to just stop bleeding. Open shop. We are open for business. Yes. Have a great time. Take a
Thursday has
cue.
come back
2
up.
cents, my 2 cents. It is the money that I have that I am actually, borrowing you.
Wow.
So take a cue from Rihanna. Don't be there and be saying, so okay, oh, why me? Are you all right?
Rihanna-
This
Rihanna-
life is beautiful, oh.
Rihanna's relationship briefly has gone bloody.
What has introduced blood into it?
But quick one. Who do you think really fits somebody like Rihanna.
Go away. Is it you? OJ without the Simpson.
I think.
Don't worry, some people are rooting for me. I'm not asking you.
I think I was rooting for her and Drake at the time.
Yes,
However,
Drake.
I feel like Drake was a bit more on it than she was. Like I think he
Yeah.
was more into it. And when that happens sometimes, and the babe knows that she's not cake, it's always a bit messy. It's nice when it's a bit more leveled. Chris Brown, it was a bit messy, even though it seemed
what
like
I
that was
want.
like her proper love at the time. Maybe I feel
But
like
now looks messy.
but
Like
it was quite messy then. So I
obsessed.
don't know if I'm rooting for them to come back.
Low-key, putting aside the two children with two different baby mamas
Yes.
that Chris Brown has,
Royalty and the other
I
one.
would
yeah.
still love Chris Brown and Rihanna together. Low-key.
Why? But some
Because-
people say once a bitter, always a bitter. Do you agree?
They came back,
Yeah.
then they separated again.
Yeah.
But you know who? I think that A$AP Rocky is not bad.
Yeah, we
I like
like
the
him.
fact that on the surface, what I can see is that they're just taking it easy, like easy breezy.
Yeah.
You know,
He's
it's just.
gangsta.
That's
it
what I
could be-
wanted to say, honey, but I hope
It's
he's
not
also not
gangster.
violent because do you remember the case in Sweden and stuff?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
So I just hope, I hope.
And I think that certain girls are actually attracted to certain guys.
Yep.
And well, I do hope that once bitten won't be like 3 times shy. I'm just saying. But then I would have really loved that relationship between Rihanna and the Saudi guy to work out. Maybe it would have been a case at the end of the day. Maybe it would have been a case of Janet Jackson and the
one she married,
ex-husband.
yeah, even
Yes.
though they
It's
broke
to go
up.
far now.
They still broke up. Too.
They still broke up.
And Mariah Carey too.
Yes.
But
But that was-
again, no, Mariah Carey, like that one is another story entirely. Don't let us even start. So, see, I think that this thing called being in public eye, being a celebrity comes with a lot of baggage. And one has to be very careful. Like you have to really be smart, have a good head on your shoulder, be calm. Like it comes with a lot of, like God's grace. Let's go.
even close sources are even saying right now that Hassan Jamil is talking to websites to pull down pictures of himself and Rihanna.
Yeah, because
That he doesn't want to see anything like that again.
maybe it was
That
messy.
it's done.
Chai.
Okay, move on.
For somebody like that, for Rihanna to have dated somebody like that, I understand that, like the ex-boyfriend,
boyfriend, yeah.
it was very rich, Saudi guy and all that. And you know that there will be a lot of compromises if you look at it. You look at Rihanna with the lifestyle, and then you look at those people are royalties. Like
Maybe it was
they
the one that
have a
even
way.
gave her the business mind.
And maybe it was the
So she
business
gets
thing.
from this relationship now.
But
Girls
guess
are what?
Some people use you to climb. Oh, well, we are friends for the friend.
I'm not there.
Fruit friend. Fruit friend.
Rihanna,
Knocking
you and Nessa,
friend.
whatever you're doing, Shebi will still be here when you tell us the truth. So it's okay. We'll be working. Anyway, that is all that we can take on our entertainment news for today. Up next, celebrity birthday shout out. So let's find out who are celebrating today.
Let's go.
Number 1 on the list, English actor Christian Bale is 46 today. He's known for his intense method acting style, often transforming his body drastically for his roles. And he's so talented. He starred in films like American Psycho, Dark Knight Rises, Batman Begins, amongst many others. Christian Bale, really good.
Quick one. After George Clooney playing Batman,
Yeah.
this is the person that did it for me,
Yes.
Christian Bale. Whatever Ben Affleck is doing right now with Batman, nah.
I like people who actually
Bring
really
back
throw
Christian
themselves into
Bale.
what they
Yeah,
do.
he does
They
the
go
DJ
all
role.
the way.
Yeah, a couple of them
It's
do
a
that.
lot.
If it's to gain weight,
Weight?
it would do it. If it's to lose weight, it would do it. It's just fitting proper into the role.
And I really
Amazing
like it, and
actor.
it's what I would like to see more of in our in Nollywood, like Australia. So whether it's accents, like not just
Yes, you have to go and
Movie that
learn
they want
it.
to shoot under 3 weeks. They should be
that's the
losing
thing,
weight.
That's the thing.
Better
This guy
calm down.
Abdulatif, he does accents. He does the Igbo accents really well.
That's all.
But then, like everyone is now using him now,
It's
so it's a
actually
bit like,
achievable.
Yeah.
This is achievable.
Yeah.
I
lose
think
weight.
I'm just saying, like throwing yourself into what
Beyonce
you
did
do,
it.
like
50 Cent did it. A lot
yeah,
of them have done it.
it's achievable, and I think that it will make what we're watching worth
Look
the while.
real.
It will, yes,
Yeah.
and you know,
Yeah.
But the thing is, when you think of this climb, and then you think about money, and then you're killing yourself.
What are we rushing for? Okay, just wear the costume, man.
much are you paying me?
Let's just wear the costume.
Oh my goodness. Okay, well, moving on to other celebrants. American rapper, singer-songwriter rather, record producer and actor Kid Cudi turns 36 today. I like Kid Cudi. I really like
Bands
him.
from
Yes, I
America,
do.
partner.
Yeah.
I really
They
do.
were in good
I really
music
do.
together.
Yeah, exactly. They were actually.
Oh my God, go away.
And I remember he came out and talked about depression, and kind of encourage people online to let black men open up about stuff they're going through. So yeah, really, really nice. And I'd love to see him back.
Rapper and actor. I saw him recently in Jexy.
Oh yeah,
So,
yeah, in the film, yeah.
so-
I didn't know. I thought you saw him recently somewhere like Hollywood or Beverly Hills. I was just.
People I see Kim Kardashian,
Okay,
Beyonce,
I was just
Rihanna.
wondering when you said you saw him, like you ran into him recently, and
Why do I want to see
Also
Kim?
celebrating today, American actor, producer, singer, and television personality Wilmer Valderrama is 40 today, and he's best known for the role of Fez in the sitcom That 70s Show, yeah. His role as Nick Torres on NCIS, as The Ranch on Grey's Anatomy, and I can never ever forget him as the host of the MTV series Your Mama. Oh my goodness! Your Mama was lit. It was so lit. It was like our own version of You Mess. Yeah, so like you diss your mama. It was really, really cool. Anyway, happy birthday to Wilma, Christian, Kid Cudi, and everyone else celebrating today. We're sending you tons of love, wishes, and hugs.
No kiss?
No kiss
no
for me.
kiss.
Amanda
No.
will kiss you. I'll
You
hug
have
you
to
though.
wait for that day. All right. Wow. People here, do they have emotions? Okay. Up next is Rewind. Take a look to find out what makes today a memorable day in entertainment history.
Let's rewind. On this day in 1931, City Lights, the American silent romantic comedy film directed by Charlie Chaplin, starring himself and Virginia Cherrill, premieres at Los Angeles Theater. And in 1956, still on this day, Elvis Presley records his version of Blue Suede Shoes. Finally, still on this day in 1989, Randy Travis and George Michael win at the 16th American Music Awards. And that's it on Rewind.
In those days, so I don't know.
So why would you now
Don't
say
mind
that?
him. How do you know that it's not like this?
She's doing...
Get over yourself.
You a hater. Thank you, Jerry. All right, guys. The savagery wants to start, but we mind it. It's time for a daily dose of laughter on Tweetville, where we bring you all the savagery, humor, and craziness on social media. You all ready?
Yes.
All right, let's do this. Yes, a warning for all the men out there. If your girlfriend cannot cook your favorite dish, cook it by yourself. That shouldn't be an issue. You're in a relationship, not a restaurant. Amen?
Amen.
OG.
Some African men will say that thing. What's she
saying?
Like,
Go and sit down.
So
sit
because,
down
because I'm not African, so I'm not going to support the African.
Wow.
men.
But your ancestors are.
My ancestors are, but I don't know. If she cannot cook your favorite dish,
Yeah.
what's my favorite dish? I can cook my favorite dish.
So the
myself.
thing
So I'm
is-
good. So I'm
What's
good.
your favorite dish?
I don't know.
But
don't even
OJ
know.
can
I'm
actually
good.
cook.
Yeah.
And there is a problem I have with that too.
Oh, she's selling me out. So girls out there, I can cook in the kitchen.
I thought it was
and
Rihanna. Can
somewhere
you cook
else.
what Rihanna likes?
Yes, now.
Like
my
what?
boo
Like what? What does she like? What's her best?
in the bedroom.
Okay, right. Let's go to the next place. Wow. Sorry, kids. Right. Remzo YBNL tweeted, "It's pronounced fork, not feck. Overdo is not good. Fork is fork. Oh,
People like this
Remzo,
thing.
God bless you.
So you know why people do
Because
this?
they think that they are saying
Now
bad
over
words.
sabi, oh, now over sabi. So because they are very rash people and uneducated, so
They think they're
so
saying
they are
bad
saying
words.
the bad words. So they now say fake. Kilo like,
Remzo, you speak for all of us.
Thank you so much.
Feck me, man. Oh, God.
What? See,
Do not.
if you want to ask me out, even if you have money, and you know we now go on a date, I now say fake.
Turn off.
One day I was in the canteen and I was being silly. So I'm like, please, they are fake. Someone beside me now like really took me seriously. And I was like, it's not fake.
Don't they know? That means that person does not know you. Oh.
I know.
That person does not have a sense of humor.
Thank you, Remzo. You spoke for all of us, eh? Fake. Anyway, faking on.
Wow.
Farouk Yahaya tweeted, I was getting ready for a night out with my girlfriend, right? So I come out of the bedroom and she said, wow, could you be any more handsome? And I was like, oh, thanks, darling. And she said, no, seriously, go and see what you can do. Go and change. Go and change. You can be more handsome than this. Oh, yes. So you know how you're like, oh my gosh, could you be any more beautiful? And that's like a compliment, like, there's nothing you can do to change this right now. I was like, oh, thank you. She's like, no, seriously. Go see what you can do about becoming more handsome. Go back in there and change. This is epic savagery.
somebody's ego bruised.
Like,
Low-key.
this is not shattered.
No, you
Because
said bruised.
it went there and
You
just
said bruised. Wounded.
broken into pieces.
because in his mind, compliment. Thanks, darling.
No, seriously, go see what you can do.
You say what?
Go see what you can do about this.
You know what? I'll not even go with you to anywhere we're going. So I am going to stay in the house.
I promise you, Honeypot will stay in the house.
And I will cry.
I have known Honeypot for 4 years now. She will stay in the house. She's petty like that. She'll just go in pout mode. I'm not going again. Yes. Yes. Moving on to the next one. I promise you. Take notes. Don't tell her that one. So this is the girl. And so 2 pictures. The first one, she's in bed studying, right? And the next one, she's called up. And someone captioned this. And the bomber clattered it. So someone captioned it. Doing your homework in bed is the biggest setup. Yo, this was me.
Homework, reading. See, you see that bed? It's not a very good place to do it. Even that your table that you are forming that you want to sit
Let
down
me
there,
just-
I put
Inside the
water.
bed.
I put water.
Let me just see what happened to one girl. So she did the overnight
this
reading.
girl?
No. She did the overnight reading and all that. It was in Ife.
Okay.
And she now slept off when the exam was now on. That is, she was reading overnight. They had finished the exam when
I
she
feel
woke
like
up
you
and she
said
was
this to
already
me.
on her way to academics.
A few way.
As in,
Overreach.
Oh, lose.
like those aunties. Oh, lose. Oh, show. Oh, that,
this-
wow.
but
And
this
she read. She will keep it somewhere and used to do the carryover.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
This thing happens to everybody. Even
Yeah,
like
yeah,
I
yeah.
was saying earlier, even when you sit, your table is near your bed.
You
know that devil that will say, just lay your head a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, 30 minutes, you will come back, you will continue.
Exam has finished.
It's crashing to you.
I'm sure that's what-
TDB.
I'm sure that's what happened to that girl. Like, I've been working so hard, let me just lay my
Just crash a
head.
little.
Bruh, exam over.
They were already coming back. They had finished.
They were even coming back. It's
Yeah.
not like they were just sitting.
What?
Ooh, guys, take it easy on the reading. Figure out how to rest and read, okay?
Please don't mind for that. They read your
Okay,
book.
miss your exam, no problem. All right, I think this is the last one we have. And Jolo Volo says, man, I had the most embarrassing day today. My leg fell on the floor, which is waist beat, fell on the floor at Ajak. One guy screamed and said, hey, the jazz don't scatter. Wow.
Wait, is it not jazz?
So, I've said it before, Nigerians don't have boundaries. So, your waist beat falls on the floor.
That is the jazz
Maybe you're
from the
going
body,
and then it
yeah.
just cuts. Maybe you had food or something and someone said, come and see, oh, the jazz has scattered. Just like that girl that fainted at Ojuelegba and then one auntie came.
Yeah,
Did you do abortion?
But look. So waist bead,
Can you mind?
waist bead, aka like supposed to be for fashion
It's
or jazz.
No, fashion.
But
Fashion.
some people used to use it for.
So they said they started using it for, but
They
that does
say
not
they
mean if you
started-
want to adorn yourself, you can't still adorn yourself.
So I guess this guy is coming from that angle of.
Because that guy is short-sighted. The only thing he sees is jazz.
It's a lie. You said it yourself that they say.
Uh-uh.
So that boy is.
Uncle, are you okay today?
Is
Is
that?
everything fine?
I think we're done.
Auntie, your eleke has fallen, your jazz has scattered.
Wow! How petty! Wow, just wow.
Thank you very much for that. That's it today on Sweet View. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, stay here with us because we'll be back for some more on the show. Grammy Award winner.
So many people have covered that song, by the way. Amazing
Tracy
song.
Chapman.
Love her.
So there is this particular program I listen to, Oje knows, and I'm just going to be very
Oh, yeah,
mild.
yeah. On radio, eh?
Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
Go on.
So, so he knows. So, you know, sometimes they try to compare people, like, you know, so people would be calling in and all that. So somehow I feel that it is even very wrong. And then when you put somebody like Tracy Chapman and like a younger, or you put somebody like Diana Ross, and some things are just weird. Like, I don't know whether all those things should be eradicated or something. Then you now see people who are very, very short-sighted, well, my opinion, then they now start picking the very kiriko over. I'm like,
It's like with the whole...
nothing beats experience, my
And
darling.
it's like with the whole Angelique Kidjo and Burna Boy thing that we were worried that she will not see people insulting her online and stuff.
But some insulted that there were not just as many as we thought
Yes.
that would have.
Yes.
But then,
So it happens. And even, I think Simi spoke up the other day that stop comparing, as
Yeah.
in not even young and old, like stop
Yes.
comparing artists in general.
if I don't blame them,
It
because
makes
somebody
sense.
said that somewhere in this premises, somebody said that Angelique or a girl
Hey, Angelina.
or babe, but that Angelina babe. I said,
So she stopped comparing. Mr. P and Rude Boy. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, right about now, it's time for Where Are They Now? Take a look to find out which popular Nigerian artists we are talking about today.
It's Where Are They Now? The Pulse. The Pulse, the music band made up of 6 talented youngsters, Dubem Ochoku, the band leader, Obianuju De, Babatunde Omomeji, Moses Phillips, Charles Nkamayang, and Asukwa Okon were the winners of Star Quest in 2009. The music group was signed to Kennis Music in the same year after releasing their song Sote. Nothing much has been heard of them since as a group except from Obianuju Ode, popularly known as DJ Switch, who went on to win a reality show a couple of years ago and got a deal with Sony Music. DJ Switch went on to feature on Potter Ranking and Weird MC's albums and has a few tracks of her own. She was later signed to P Classic Records owned by Peter Okoye. Now you know where they are now.
Sote, praise Sote, absolute jam right there. And I can never forget some of the lines, like rhymes for days on that one.
I know, right? Like holy water, mustard seed, mustard seed,
Pray, even after
holy Bible, holy water, mustard seed, holy communion.
Holy Trinity. All right, guys, this is where the first part of the show ends. Aww. Well, don't worry, because there's more to come. Yes, in the second half, you can look forward to so much more. The entertainment news recap, True It Off, Daily Top 5, and of course, our guest. So, guys, we'll see you at 1 p.m.
So the thing is that we have to take a lot of people to history school.
Oh, God.
I'm just saying.
Aside schooling.
The next time you see me in your street, anywhere, put some respect on it.
Eh?
Speaking going to GC, that was how I saw one tweet yesterday on Twitter. Did you see the tweet? So that person said that she was 30. Something like that. People will be entering my DM and that they will be saying, oh baby, like, or hi baby. She said that. I am even older than most of you on this. Come and see shit. People now said that, hey. So another person went and said, hi, babe. So that if you want to die, who die? Another person said, don't you know that the sweeter the older they bury, the sweeter the juice. Then another person said, another person said, don't you know that age is nothing? Age is not just a number. And these days, people don't, like, hey.
That was weak. I agree with that.
I just weak. I said, what? Welcome back to the show. It's now time to cheer it up. Where in a minute or less, one of us will vent about what's currently bothering him or her. But, you know, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good, though.
All right.
Fine. What's your
problem?
Your most recent problem.
I just want to say that Nigerian politicians did us dirty.
Yeah.
So apparently there's a new Abacha loot to be recovered, guys. $321 million. And I'm just like, help me, Lord. What is, like, how did someone take
From
so much? Yeah, of New Jersey or something. Like, take so much money that we are just in a state of a mess. Now, people are saying, people joke around and they're like, Abacha really saved for us.
This is the best sugar daddy Nigerian could ever ask for.
I know why.
Because when you're broke, you just,
how will the money be distributed? You think that you save for your sake, you think it will come down to you. So that's the problem. So you can look at it as, oh, you save for us, no problem. But then again, there is no check on how that money will go around and be used.
So yes, that is a very big problem that I don't even want to start thinking about right now. But one thing I know is that, you know, when they say, oh, these people are old, these people are new, that allow the young people to rule the country and all that, you'll be so surprised that even so many young people have the mindset of getting there and still into.
Thank you very
much. So it's the poverty of the mind at the end of the day. So the thing is, it's an individual thing.
Yeah.
So if everybody is going to be good, if I'm going to do my own part and do my own parts very well, Faladile is going to, OJ is going to do, then everybody would now come together. The whole world will be a better place to live in. Now everybody is suffering it, and we don't even know how, when they recover the money, how they are not going to loot that money that they
re-loot. Loot remix. I remember being. It's so funny you said that, and I was going to end by saying, by kind of giving a word to those who hope to get into politics, because we say, oh, let the young people, we're the leaders of tomorrow. But the problem is we've seen our, you know, the guys that have gone ahead of us do it. So it's a cycle and it's going round. And I remember being in uni and my friend saying how he wanted to get into politics later on in Nigeria. And I'm like, I hope you will not. And it's like, sure now. Like,
You see?
Corona.
you get like, is it even a question? And
I
it's
even
like,
wrote an
you've seen
article on
people
this
do that.
particular
Yeah.
thing because JCI invited me to their forum one time like that, and I couldn't actually really wait because I had to go on radio, but I listened to what some of the speakers had to say, and I was like, no, you don't do this, for crying out loud. Like, they were just talking about when they allow the young people to, I'm like, we've seen some young people even do it,
Yeah.
and they're no better.
Yeah.
So why are we saying? I think it's just an individual thing. It's left for you and I to be disciplined. You know that you don't throw dirt in the drainages. You know, like from the little things. And see, a lot of people sit in their living rooms and then they are watching the news and say, "There's this leader." If you hear what they are trying in their offices, what?
Yeah.
Waiting Adele no go see for other side.
Okay, on that note.
And on that note,
What if Emeka no go see for spare part shop?
And
Well,
on
over
that-
to my corner.
on that
no
note,
go see for good. So
shout out to the late General Sani Abacha for
we're
coming
shouting him
through
out.
any day, anytime with them loots.
Hey, now OJ.
moving on, guys.
Moving swiftly along, I agree.
It's time for a quick recap of the entertainment news.
All right, guys, so we told you earlier that Miley Cyrus and Liam Hemsworth are officially divorced.
We also told you DJ Khaled shows son's face and officially reveals his name.
And of course, we talked about this from Rihanna is supposedly now dating A$AP Rocky and probably OJ in future.
All right, lovers of Throwback Thursday, get in touch with us. We're already seeing some of your tweets and we're loving them. So yeah, get in touch with us online and let us know you're watching the show. We're at TVC Connect with the hashtag eSplash on TVC. We'll be back after these couple of videos with what? Our daily top 5.
Yes, sir. Yes, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. And in case you're just wondering, it's still Entertainment Splash. And right about now, it's time for Daily Top 5.
Yay!
4, 3, 2, 1,
My best part.
Yes, the fun songs we sang while growing up definitely contributed a great deal to our childhood memories. It's also interesting that while we were having all the fun with this song, we didn't realize we're making memories. So today we're going to be talking about 5 throwback Nigerian nursery rhymes. Yeah. Are you guys ready?
Yes, we are.
Number 1 on our list is There Are Some Rivers in Africa. This song is a classic in its right because it has been around for ages. Interestingly, it's not only fun to sing, it also educates. Some rivers in Africa. Some rivers in Africa. Nine, Niger, Benue, Congo, Orange, Limpopo, Zambezi. I'm sure some people don't know any other river besides this ones.
Bruh!
Do you know any other one aside River Niger and River Benue?
OJ, don't put us on the spot.
Have you been to Anambra State? Have you experienced River Niger yourself before?
Yes, no.
I'm just saying.
I like what you said about, how it educates and stuff, because even remembering my first 20 elements, it was a song,
Yeah.
it was a similar song that helped me. But we had like a funny, I only tell you people because you judge me. You say it's Raz, the way we used to sing it too. All right, to the next nursery rhyme we're talking about today, but Nigerian edition, okay? Wherever you go, 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 go. Okay,
I
you
cannot
guys.
relate.
You can't relate to you. Right, so everyone is talking about the importance of consent these days. Do you think whoever came up with this song was a prophet? Because this next one sort of reminds me of consent. You guys, listen closely. Wherever you go,
Go, go, go, go.
Wherever you see,
Sisi Eko.
do not say yes
When you mean to say no. Bye-bye, madam.
Yes.
This is
Don't
so-
say yes when you mean to say
Yes.
no. Let your yes be yes and your no, no. So deep.
Forgotten me has taken this song to another
you can
level.
Sing this song for consent.
Yeah.
If someone wants to get into, some relations with you that you're not interested in, just say no if it's no and say yes if it's do not say yes when you mean to say no.
Some people find it very, very difficult because you don't want to offend people.
Yes.
So say no when you mean to say no.
yes. I'm no when you mean to say yes.
Ah, it's that. Okay, let's move on. This one's very interesting. Mr. Macaroni riding on a bicycle. If you want to marry me, Mr. Macaroni, bum bum, sissy me da bum bum, sissy me da bum bum, sissy me da Mr. Macaroni. One question though, who is this Mr. Macaroni? And who is Cecilia?
Please.
But the one I know is Cecilia.
Please, is this because
Is this
confusing?
Cecilia?
I used to hear Cecilia. Then again, we remixed everything in
Yo,
my house
Sisi
growing up.
Mida.
But I know there are people who say
Mida.
Sisi Mida, bom.
Sisi me da bum bum, Sisi me da.
What if it's
I know
Sisi?
here's Cecilia.
What if it's Sisi like copy? Sisi like male? Sisi? male?
Wow, BCC and Sisi. Somebody, another person said their own is Sisi Mia. Now, wow.
Now, wow, Sisi me da bum bum, Sisi me da bum bum, Sisi me da.
Mr. Macaroni.
Mr. Macaroni.
Thank you so much.
Let's continue with our daily top 5. Number 4 on our list, Oh My Home. Oh my home, when shall I see my home? Okay, so you don't want me to sing it. Wait, calm down now. Oh my home, oh my home, when shall I see my home? When shall I see my native land? I will never forget my home.
Honey Puppies, let's sing our own. Oh my home, oh my home.
Oh my home.
Oh my home,
When shall I see my home?
Give us food, oh.
Where shall I see my native land?
I will never forget Mama.
Okay, this is for us, ladies and gentlemen. This song sure brings back memories. Yes, especially for those that went to boarding school or a really fun primary school. This song was like an anthem, especially when the school theme was about to end. And I can so relate because I went to a boarding house.
Yeah, same.
So this is the song that the day that you know they're coming to pick you on the assembly ground. No, it's always scatter now.
This one and holiday is coming. Holiday is coming.
That is for Christmas time.
You'll be very happy. You'll be very, I can read. Oh God, I can relate because it was like I was in bondage.
It was crazy. All right, our last one that we're talking about today, Sandalili, Sandalili. Oh my goodness.
Sandalili, 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 Sandalili.
The nostalgia, though, you guys. Now, I'm almost certain that all primary school children from the 90s know this song, yeah? And they were now trying to confuse us recently by telling us it's not Sandalili, it's
They say standard living.
It's
Okay, now, is it your Sandalili?
It's standard
Is it your
living.
standard
Sandalili, Sandalili,
It's
Sandalili.
standard living, standard living.
I'm a doctor in my country. Everybody knows me well. If you look me up and down, if you look me up and down,
You know that it's true.
You say,
You know that is
up
true.
and down.
you think you're fire me if you look me up and down.
You were a mess today.
Mess. Oh my gosh, so
I love it.
interesting.
We have to bring it back. We
But
have to.
that's it on Daily to 5. When we come back, we'll be joined by our guest. You better stay tuned because you don't want to miss this for the world.
It's standard living, no
It's a
standard living.
Sandalili. King Joshi.
It's a party all up to the building.
Afro Juju, ṣé wọ́n lè jó, èmi lè jó, ṣé wọ́n lè jó.
Okay, it's a party, but we have to work because it's still a show.
Yes,
Ladies and gentlemen, right about now, our guest is about to join us. Yes, our guest is a Delta State-born Ajegunle-bred singer who was one of the Nigerian singers ruling the Nigerian music scene in the later 2000s and earlier parts of the 2010 decade. After going through the hard knocks of ghetto life to make a name for himself in the industry, he gave us hits like Slow, Slow. He gave us Go Gaga Going Crazy. And of course, With Your Brazilian, with your pen, with your Lubuti. Ladies and gentlemen, his name is Trudy K. Ken Agali, but you probably know him as Trudy K.
I said, that's the good. Hey. I said, hey. I can't know you back.
Zaku went on.
Any dance and
Okay.
Hello, Chinike.
Hi, how you doing?
So good to have you here.
Thank you.
See you.
Thank
We
you.
like the blonde going on.
And also the color too. I love the neon orange.
Thank
What
you.
color?
Yeah. I think neon for sure. You look really, really nice. I mean, this
you.
one burnt orange. We don't even know, but you
No,
look
this is
really
not
cool.
burnt orange. This is
that-
a very shouty orange.
All that I know it is orange.
Because girls are
It's
colour.
red, sir. It's not orange.
Yeah, because girls are colored.
Now,
You
why?
have
If I even bringing another color out.
It's red.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you
I'm
very
curious
much.
about this hair. Like, what made you dye it blonde? I like blonde, though. I'm not against it, but I'm just curious.
Hey, I'm just giving them different style.
And it
I'm
suits
giving
you,
them.
Sha. It
Thank
suits
you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Chidike, how have
Yeah.
you been?
Fine on working.
Working.
Yeah.
All right. So how is fatherhood? I know that it's been a while, like that you welcome the twins, but how is fatherhood now?
Yeah, it's been an awesome experience. It's not easy. It's not been so, Sometimes they wake up 2 a.m., 3 a.m., and the whole house will be noisy. Like they cry with 2 different voices. Like, one will cry with tenor, one will cry with alto. And they
can sing, so they are practicing.
Their father will not back up. No, they cry now.
How old are they?
I don't blame you. Wait till your turn. In fact, my triplet I give you.
Hey!
Is that
Take your bag and run.
This one, that's what will happen to him. He will turn red. He will just come to work, everyone will be red.
How old
You
are the
hear
kids
it.
now? How old are the kids now?
They're gonna be 2 in August. I don't forget my twins. See, it's work. It's work. My idea is to just work and bring money and food on the table. Imagine me.
They'll be 2.
They were born in June, on the 24th of June. Yeah, so they'll be 2 in 24th of June. Yeah, 2018 years.
Okay.
But Chidike, you know that it's been a while and you said that you've been working and talking about, fatherhood and all that.
Yeah.
I saw somewhere where you said that you sacrificed your career for your children.
Journalists, they just try to run that thing, give you. That's not really what I said.
Because I was wondering.
I was like, I took our time, to do the needful. The next thing where I see for newspaper is I sacrifice. I carry calabash. It's crazy. You say something else and these people, your people, all of them are people.
But why did you feel you needed to, take a step back?
Well, it is what the Bible commanded. It is what God commanded. Like, you have to come to the world and multiply. You cannot just be eating the money and the old joy. So you have to raise kids. You have a family, because at the end of the day, when you don't reach 40, you never get picking. You go see your mate picking, they call you uncle. Uncle.
Did you feel that you couldn't, because the whole sacrificing thing, fine, but like taking a step back, did you think you couldn't juggle everything and, have them still be on the same, but have them?
Well, it's not as easy as it seems, Well, I've been out of a record label for the past 7 years now. So doing music and family together as a person, as an individual, is not easy. Unless you have somebody that is sponsoring, because when you have the music, everything that is coming from the music goes
straight to the family.
Yeah.
And you said you were trying to start your own record label at some point.
Yeah. I'm still doing my stuff though as well, but it's not gonna be as strong as it used to be when someone was,
Behind.
Yes.
Okay. Talking about record label, you had your own fair share of artists and record label drama.
Yeah.
And that was back then, and it's still
happening.
these days. Is it a problem that Nigerian artists don't know or read their contracts before then? What was your own situation?
It's not just gonna be the artists. You people talk about
I cannot even see your eyes at all, because this side is not very blocked, because the thing is wide.
It's good now, it's D&G. It's D&G now, it's original, man. But say seriously, Okay, you want me to remove my glasses?
Yes.
Should have asked nicely. I will remove it.
Can you take off your glasses, please?
I have already.
But you were saying something that we always say artist.
Yeah, like give people all point at the artist when stuff go bad. But you guys don't know the story behind how the artist feels in a record label. There are some record labels that turn the artists to slaves. They maltreat the artists. See, have you seen the reason why artists, like, I won't mention them, artists that are very hot and their contract is just 1 year or 2 years and they immediately leave the record label? Do you think it's normal? Because there's no love between the artist and the record label. The record label, see, in Nigeria, the problem we have in Nigeria, we overdo things. If you have an artist, why don't you take him as your brother? Treat him right and he will not leave you.
So if I'll be on the record label side right about now, because most of the time is you have a contract for 5 years. So issues will happen there and there, and you want to work out of that contract.
The problem with record labels is that they don't they don't know that the artist has gotten to a certain stage. You have to review your contract.
Well, you signed 5.
You
so you're collecting 70-30.
Listen, no. You see, I'm very sure on my own part, yeah. I will tell you, my own part. I didn't do record label. The guy was my friend. You know.
So there was no contract.
There was
Like
just an
written
MOU.
contracts.
Yeah, there was just an MOU, a memorandum of understanding. Yeah, the guy was a banker. He came to meet me like, Chidi, this place where you did is not really popping for you. Just come to the island. Let us start pushing. Let me see if I have this 500K. If it goes well,
I'll continue.
we'll continue. We'll shoot videos, and then when the song starts picking up, we'll get you a car. We'll get you a house. My brother, I stayed the place 3 years, boys' quarter, in the guy's house for 3 years, boys' quarter. You know, and I was like the biggest artist in Nigeria.
At the time.
Yes. His words were like, okay, after the song is out, it was like, if the song no pick, I will drop back out. But if it picks, I'll get you, when you start making money, we'll get a car and we'll get a house for you.
So Chidike, this is a case of no proper, like no structure,
There's no
at
structure,
all.
yes.
And as we speak,
Yes.
there is no structure still. Yeah, they're climbing, like, but it's so slow and there is no structure still. So the thing about not being formal, I know you, you know me, I'll put money into it if it works, if it does not work and all that, which is not even meant to be, because if you understand people, you know that you have children and you know that children learn at different paces. Like, you know, this child might not be as brilliant as this child, but that does not mean that this child is, you know, not brilliant at all. And at the end of the day, because I'm just trying to paint the picture. So if it does not work out, like, okay, it's just like an organization. You get somebody who is really doing well. It does not mean that the other person cannot still do well, but then you now look and you say that this person is not doing well, and you say sack immediately.
Yes.
No time.
If the artist is not doing well, if his songs are not popping or whatever, I've seen record labels that just tell the artist to go. Yeah, and the contract is still on. Can the artist sue the record label? No. But if the artist stands up and
the
like,
artist can actually sue the record label, only that.
there's no structure in this country,
I have a
man.
question. So is this to say that it is only the record label's fault? Are there cases where the artist, you know, they walked away, maybe they got distracted, they got enticed and
a lot
walked
of
away?
cases that I've heard that I'm not going to mention their names.
Why not now? Why did you do like this?
You want to give me problem?
With your kids, your family.
No, but seriously, you should know, there are some big names that you'll be surprised why they left their record label when they left. And some of them are still doing good, some of them are not. Yes, but you'll be surprised at that time that they left, their songs were very, 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 very hot. You know, and you'll be like, why did you leave when your song is hot and your record label is still doing you good, but you are not wearing their shoes. You don't know what they are really going through. Do you understand? That's why there's something called review. You know, you go America, you know, you go see say artists stay under their record label for 10, 15 years. Because after a certain time, the artist becomes like like they give the artist a position in the label, you know, to stay, to also groom other artists. That is my vision. That I have that vision, and it's going to come to pass. Amen. This 2020, I'm working on some young artists. I have a young boy coming up too as well. His record label just placed him for me.
So Chidike, okay, let's go on this break and we'll to return with more chats with our guest Chidike.
There's so much stuff about. All right. We are back with more of the show, and we've been talking to Chidike. It's Chidike. And of course, it's been such a fun conversation. We're talking about record labels, artists, who is to blame, who isn't to blame. And before we went on that break, you talked about how one record label just puts one artist under you now.
Yes.
And I'm curious because we're saying off camera that it's such a risk when you decide to sign an artist. I mean, this is the first time you're seeing them do their stuff. How do you know that they're going to blow? So I'm curious, what are the things you look out for when you decide that, okay, come, I'll take you under me and, you know, push you.
First of all, I look at the artist's character, then his ability to sing anywhere, and the ability to sing when there's no crowd or when there's a crowd, and then I check his appearance matters a lot too, you know. So if my dear, trust me, I don't even have an answer to that. Okay,
so let me help you.
But the truth is, let me finish. Okay. But the truth is, if you hear someone that sings well, and you believe you can make him who you want to make him, you don't have to look at too many things, you know. Because if I tell you, Tenny, if she sorry to mention her name, but Tenny defiled the odds, you know. Before people they look say, you have to be sexy, you have to have 6 packs, you have to be. My brother, no rules again for the game. It's just grace, and it's the belief you have for the artist. Yes, and the voice. You must have that voice. It's very.
Okay, so Chudike, some people have called certain people one-hit wonder, or they did one song.
They called me one-hit wonder after I do Gaga Crazy Brazilian.
You come back, come back.
Slow, and I can still go and come, and I'm still coming again.
Give them.
I'm still coming again.
One hit scare.
So now, when they say somebody is a one-hit wonder, and you look at the person, you see that the person can actually sing, and you look at the whole world, we have like thousands and thousands of artists.
Yes.
So let's talk about fame. Let's talk about being an A-list artist and staying there, sustaining it. What's actually that secret? Maybe stepping back a bit, you've been able to, observe certain things. I don't know. Let's know.
Yeah, one thing that makes an artist an A-list artist is when the artists have a lot of songs that people know, that people can, like, you can actually stay on stage for 15 minutes or 20 minutes or 30 minutes, and you have like at least 15, 20 songs to perform. I know a lot of, Olamide has 15, 20 songs that I will perform. You will just wait till finish performing. Davido has 20 songs to perform, or at least 15. Timaya has 20 songs to perform.
Easy now. Easy. This thing what they do.
Whiskey has 20 songs to perform. You know, so those are the A-listers. You know, me, I don't know if I'm A-lister or B-lister, anyone you put me. You know, but
you did the list.
But I'm coming back. I'm in a list. But I'm coming back.
I'm
coming back, yeah. I'm coming back. I'm saying this live on air. I'm coming back with annoyance.
So coming back, how do you intend to come back? What are those things you want to use?
And I'm asking, and I agree with this question because we can argue. You talked about being the best Nigerian artist at the time, and someone else watching can be like, Chudike, the industry was not as crowded back in your time. Now there's so many people. It was
crowded. There was never a time that the industry wasn't crowded. Let me say when you say the industry was not crowded, even at the time of two Baba, I can mention 10 artists that were popping at this time. Poplay, a lot of artists. A lot of artists that you will mention that are still popping. See, there's never a time that there's no competition in the industry.
So what are the tricks that you want to use to?
Take your place back.
Well, I'm not dragging any place or any sport with anybody. The sky is big enough. A lot of my fans are everywhere around the world. If I drop good music again, that's a must. Your music, my song has to be very, very on point. You know, because I take my time to do good music.
But you did Ekelebe the other time.
Yeah, in
do you
South
think
Africa.
It wasn't? So do you think that it didn't pop enough, or it wasn't good music?
Well, it popped to a certain circle. It didn't really like. That's one thing that makes a brand. What's it called? No, that's what they call. That's what where your brand is strong.
Okay.
If you bring out song, it did not pop the way the other ones pop. You bring another one out. Yeah, but that money where I spent that time, I spent it out of my pocket.
Yeah, true.
You know, going to South Africa, shooting the video, promoting. You know, it wasn't easy. Then I just started a family then as well. Yeah, so it really affected me. So that's why I stepped back a little bit. Like, okay, let me save money and have clientele. You know, and I think I'm ready for that now.
So 2020 or when? When should we expect
No,
okay.
February. Yeah,
February. Chudike, what are the other things you do apart from music? Does this music sustain you, like financially?
Financially, it puts food on the table, yes. It does. It does. Funny enough, you'll be shocked if you go on my Instagram, you see that I'm just coming from the inauguration of the governors. I've done,
cash out.
It's not my power, it's the grace of God. You know, there are so many artists that were on my set that are not, they are nowhere to be found. You get me? Their songs were hot, you know. But I just thank God, there's something about me, I just know that I have this, if I drop one song, and the song is a big song, it's a big song forever. Like slow, they still play. Anybody that I still have Instagram people sending me messages like, this song is still my number one, you know. And a lot of people call me for shows. Can you perform slow for me for my wedding? I performed the wedding 2 weeks ago, and the person specifically told me
Slow.
that slow,
Oh.
yes. That was his wife's best song.
Wow.
You know, so basically, I like doing songs that will stand the test of time. Now they do song 3 months, you don't die. Yeah, because there are too many people in the industry. But I don't care about that. I will do a song that will last. If you hear it in the next 2 years, Gaga Crazy never dies. You go to the club, DJs still play. They are even telling me to do the remix. I'm like, hell no, I'm not doing that.
Moved on.
Yeah,
Okay, there's so
no,
much I want to
Well
ask you,
done.
and that we could be here all day, honestly. And we're so glad you could come, and we're rooting for your success. You're definitely
Well
on our
done.
radar. We're watching. We're watching. You're coming back with a bang, and we'll be looking
Yes,
out for it.
trust me.
So thanks for coming,
Thank you,
guys.
Marley.
Unfortunately, we have to go. Yes, this is where we have to call it a wrap for today.
soon.
So soon. Alrighty, so from myself, Foladile, OJ,
Yes, sir.
Honey Pot, and of course, Shudi K. We wish you a happy Saturday. Have a good afternoon, guys. Yeah. Now we turn off.